Never has there been a top wrestler in WWE with such a laid-back schedule. You normally hear sad stories of wrestlers being on the road more than 300 days a year, missing their families for a chance to make it in the wrestling business, but this doesn't seem to be the case for Brock Lesnar, who since returning to WWE in 2012, has only wrestled 46 matches and has been the reigning Universal Champion for 489 days and counting, having only defended the belt 10 times, 11 if you count SummerSlam. Even though he's had such a relaxed schedule, Lesnar has been bringing in the green with special deals from WWE. In fact, last year, Brock Lesnar was paid $6.5 million for just 35 appearances. This works out to a staggering $185,000 per appearance, and most of those include Lesnar not having to do anything at all. Whilst his contract came to an end just after WrestleMania 34, WWE offered Lesnar a special contract, which includes his image rights deal. This is so that the company can use his likeness for merchandising, but it comes at a price of $637,000 per year. This is reported to be the same image rights deal he made with the UFC. Currently, Lesnar is no longer on a fixed-term contract and is simply paid by appearance. So this means for every appearance that he makes on Raw, and whether he cuts a promo or not, or doesn't even break out a sweat wrestling, the Universal Champion will make $127,000 just for that night. But when Lesnar eventually takes off his tracksuit bottoms and slips on his shorts and gloves, wrestling on a pay-per-view, he will make an outstanding $637,000 for just that night alone. So for his appearance at the Greatest Royal Rumble and at SummerSlam next month, Brock will be netting in over $1.2 million for just those two appearances. Former WWE Champion Y2J Chris Jericho, a wrestler who's had his run-ins with Lesnar on screen and behind the scenes, commented on the Ross report about Lesnar's special contract. I think a lot of people have animosity towards Lesnar because of that favourable deal, but I don't. I admire the guy. I would like that deal, and I'm not so sure that I won't get a deal like that at some point. At least in New Japan I did. So I remember years ago someone said, "You can't blame." I think they were talking about Hulk Hogan when Hogan had that huge deal with WCW and he got a percentage of the pay-per-views and he was making this money. They're like, you can't blame Hogan for getting the deal. You can't blame freaking LeBron James for going to NBA's Los Angeles Lakers for $40 million for 2 years. Blame the company. Blame the owners. Blame the team. Blame the company. Blame Vince. It's always the WWE performers. So anybody too can make really good money in the pro wrestling business. I never hold any animosity towards them because it just means that if they can make more money, I can make more money too at some point. What do you guys think? Do you agree with Chris Jericho? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.